This is the Surrealist Tarot, Lo Scarabeo, art by Luigi de Giamarino. Right. I do really like these backs. I don't know what happened with Lo Scarabeo and Llewellyn, but yeah, this stock feels nicer. It doesn't feel like the typical Llewellyn stock. Llewellyn stock usually feels kind of thick and cardboardy, and this just has a more like a silkier feel. Thank you to Intuitive Rene. She used this on one of our calls, our group things, and she used this deck, so I thought it was kind of cool. So this is I'm getting a little wild and crazy today because this book has an 8-card spread, and I try for my videos to do about like a 5-card because I don't know, it ends up being like a longer video, but hey, YOLO. So let's go with the 8, and I have shuffled these, and I will now draw the cards. So, okay. I'm going to look at these. These are brief, so I'll probably look at these to see if this deck has just some little tidbits of different things to think about. So we have number 1 here. So this says our essence. Our essence. What is our essence? All right. So the star here. Looks like we got the what's that thing that Harry Potter chases in in Quidditch? I can't remember the name of that thing. The little ball with the wings. Anyway, a lot of imagery here. Checkerboard. The star, living mirror. The groundlessness nestling in the heart of things is poetry, and you need to put yourself in the position of being able to perceive it. Heaven lies precisely in the middle of the chest of a man who has faith. Okay. I feel like that long sentence could have been, I don't know, a much simpler sentence. But since my camera wants to focus now, okay, we got something pouring out of an apple. Okay, so that is our essence. Okay. 3 and 4. The realm of logic, what the real world thinks about your situation. The barrier that blocks your way. Huh. That's a lot of, okay, 2, 3, and 4. We have Ace of Wands, Strength, and the Hermit. Okay, here's our Ace of Wands. I find that image kind of creepy, but is that... I don't know if that's supposed to be like a huge seed or... Anyway, these clouds here. I like the water there. Some castle on the back. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands, Strength, oh, that's interesting. His hands, he looks kind of like animal, like he's got paws, kind of. Very dense plant material. Okay, so strength and the Hermit. Huh, okay, so he's got a shell over him, holding an eyeball. And the eyeball, okay. So, wow, okay. The realm of logic, what the real world thinks about your situation, the barrier that blocks your way. Okay, well, I don't know what the real world thinks about your situation. I don't know what that means. Um, the barrier, I mean, I could just think of it as the barrier that blocks our way. That seems like two different things, but okay. Ace of Wands. Okay, so one, I guess it's called the invention of life. Like they just put the title of the art, maybe? The start, the cosmic pioneer who demands his rights, enormous potential for the future. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, strength is 11 in here. The force, the secret toy, the beauty of the inner monster that is longing to be understood and embraced. Joyful opening of the doors of the irrational, like the dog covered in mud, come in. Okay, and the Hermit, the eye of silence, escape from the masses and retreat into the inner timeless truths. In order to escape, we need to use our own prison. No truth deserves to remain exemplary. No truth deserves. Okay, so far, I mean, I like it, but it's just kind of a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going through the cards and then come back. So the realm of logic. See, I just, there's like a kind of convoluted message here. In fact, all of it's kind of convoluted, but the barrier that blocks my way. Okay, so we have those three. Okay, so 5. Allies who can help you. The Queen of Swords. Okay, now that's a weird one. Queen of Swords. Okay. Those who can help me. Those who can help you. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Attraction towards the shady side of life, dancing on the tip of a knife and walking along its blade. Seduction. The shady side of life. Huh. Dancing on the tip of the blade? Yeah, I don't know. That's, okay, we're gonna keep going here. Okay, 6. The inner, often unconscious resources. Okay, our inner resources. The sun. or a huge egg, which is cool because I just actually bought extra eggs this morning. Um, okay, so there's the kid and the horse. Oh, okay. So we got the sun here, so that's good. And the sun is an inner resource, so that's very positive. So let's see what this book has to say about it. The sun, paranoid critical sunrise. Okay. Imagination regains its natural rights. Reconciliation with the dark side. Beauty will be convulsive, or it will not exist. Okay. So I've got two cards here that mention the dark side, so or the shady side. All right. So okay. 7 external coincidences and the apparent devices of the case in your favor. So more wordiness. External coincidences. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Very colorful image here. Natural encounters. Happy, though not entirely disinterested encounters. Surprising and sometimes ridiculous situations. All right. Now, I've been getting this message of unexpected lately, so that's interesting. Surprising sometimes. Okay, now that, I mean, that's entirely different from what I've always heard with Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the serality, namely the resolution of the problem beyond logical reasoning. So we'll just call this the resolution card. The number 8 card. All right. Ace of Swords. So we have well, usually I thought it's kind of an epiphany, but we'll see what this deck says. It has something to do with, well, I don't know if that's a mountain or, I mean, it looks like a mountain, but it looks like a cathedral. And yeah, that's a lot there. So Ace of Swords is our outcome. Foundation of Dreams, the blade of thought that breaks the chain of logic, but that opens the cage of frenzy and obsessive thoughts. The blade of thought that breaks the chain of logic, but that opens the cage of frenzy and obsessive thoughts. Okay. Opens the cage of frenzy and obsessive thoughts. So yeah, it breaks out of your minds, that your obsessive thoughts. Okay, so that's good. So I've been thinking about this, and it's just like this. I found positive. Like this is. I feel like this. We're like in a spiritual spot, like in our like personal, in ourselves. And this three group here, realm of logic, what the real world thinks about our situation, the barrier that blocks our way. I feel like there's this connection with strength and the opening of this huge thing. The other thing is interesting to me on this this description of the force, the strength card. it mentions a joyful opening of the doors. And it just, I don't know, I feel like there's a parallel there, a reference to this card here, the Ace of Wands with this opening. I I don't know. I'm just like really baffled by what's really throwing me is this top row here. So allies who can help you is this Queen of Swords here. And attraction towards the shady side of life. Well, like I don't know how to take that. Like that can help me. Like I that along with the Sun card saying imagination regains its natural rights, reconciliation with the dark side. So I just don't get that. Sorry. I mean, you can you can look into that how you would like, what it means to you. Oh yeah, the 9 of Pentacles here is the not entirely disinterested encounters. Sometimes ridiculous situations. So, but I don't know how to interpret it because it just I don't get all this mentioning of the dark side and shady things. So that's just I don't know how to view that. Ace of Swords. And I guess this thing here with the logic, I thought swords were logic, so it's just this mentioning this Ace of Swords is like breaking out of logic. Wait, it says but that opens the cage of frenzy and obsessive thoughts. Well, okay, maybe opens the cage to let all that out. All right. Well, it's like I'm borderline kind of irritated at like I'm all for abstract things, but I feel like sometimes some things can just come across as just being like overly intellectual, and if you don't get it, then you just don't get it. You know, you're just not on that intellectual level, and I'm not. That just really bothers me. So I mean, I still like the deck, and the imagery is really interesting. But I'm not really getting these meanings. Like paranoid critical sunrise. Well, I mean, so anyway, well, there's your message. I hope you got some kind of message out of it. At least we have the star card for our essence, and we got a nice green apple. So maybe you could go buy some Granny Smith apples. Those are pretty good. And the cardstock feels nice, so that's positive. Yeah, I hope this was interesting. I hope it wasn't I don't know, a bore for you. You know, don't go to the dark side, and we'll see you next time.